So today we are playing Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, and yeah, this is the final FNAF game that I'm going to play on this channel because I already did all of the other ones, and this is the last one I have to play to complete all of them. Like the other Five Nights at Freddy's except Sister Location, this recording is made after finishing the game, and if you're wondering why I put those toppings specifically, you'll see later. But now we have to throw pizza at kids and make them fat, or that's how it works. And I don't know how these guys are able to eat 3 whole pizzas, but let's not think about that. And yes, round 3, it's Shadow Freddy. You have to throw pizzas at him to stop him. And this is something that not many people noticed when they played the game for the first time. But you can easily avoid him and throw the pizza at the kids. And now the game is glitching. Yeah, it was Scott's way of being a troll. Well, now we start the real game. Well, this part is just an intro of the game. There's nothing going on here. There's no jump scares.
The actions from vintage interactive attractions following audio stimuli. If you are playing this tape, that means that not only have you been checking outside at the end of every shift, as you were instructed to do, but also that you have found something that meets the criteria of your special obligations under paragraph 4. Follow these instructions, document response times, then safely secure the space before leaving. Upon sealing the room, you are not to return. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3,
2, 1.
It's a new day. It's your time to shine.
Okay, I will skip through all of these cutscenes now. And now you'll see why I put those specific toppings. Because you can get $200 at the beginning of the game.
That should be more than enough. Now left are your product catalogs. You can unlock more expensive catalogs by simply purchasing items for your pizzeria. Use the arrows in the bottom right of the item window to browse the click. You can switch back when you're ready to open your
Okay, I have no idea what the hell is with this minigame, because he always gets the red balloon and it gives you a random score, so I don't know how it works. But I made those money to buy my favorite minigame, Midnight Motorist. Just listen to this song. Yeah, so you actually get quite a lot of money from the Midnight Motorist. Then I bought my second favorite minigame, because it holds a secret fruit maze. Okay, so here I panicked a little bit because I had one more fruit left to get, and I didn't know where it was, but I had 60 seconds remaining. And I actually finished this minigame first try, which never happened before. But just wait, there's a second try, and there's dead dogs. And yeah, I did it first run as well. I'm impressed by myself. But wait, because there's a third one. This time you don't actually have to win this. I think it's impossible to win. And now there's a spring bunny there. Okay, now it's time for some more Midnight Motorist. And yeah, at the beginning this minigame actually gives quite a lot of money. And this one was perfect, no crashing into cars. I think that's the highest score you can get, 2,769. And now with $1,000 I could buy whatever I wanted, or almost. And yeah, I bought the clown, and this is one of my biggest mistakes I made in this playthrough. You'll see why later. If I combine the time of all the recordings, it will give me like 2 hours and a half or something, and most of that time is spent with the freaking clown and Saturday, but you will see that in the end.
Fruit punch for everyone.
Yeah, so I got so lucky there because I stayed like 20 seconds. And spoiler, this is the only time I made the clown minigame perfectly with all the children scared. But now I could afford the basketball hoops, my favorite and my most hated minigame at the same time. Sadly, I had no tokens left, but you will see this minigame break my soul apart in the next day. Now comes my most hated part in this game, and I think everyone's most hated part. It's Nightmare.
Patrons eat their pizza in the other room. From your terminal, you have supplies to buy, papers to print, and repairs to make. Once you've taken care of all the items on your to-do list, you can log off for the day and get out of there. Money for supplies and repairs comes out of petty cash, so don't worry. Great job. It looks like you're getting the hang of this. Now let's just focus on getting you through your first week. There's a big party here Saturday, and you should view that day as your ultimate test. Make it through Saturday, and you will have proven yourself as the successful entrepreneur that we all know you can be.
Congratulations on completing your first day. However, your job isn't over just yet. There is another aspect to your day, or why. What we do know is that they can be used for parts, which can mean a much-needed revenue boost before starting your next day. Of course, as with everything else in this line of work, those benefits come with risk. The safest thing to do is to throw it back outside, but then you get no money for the salvage. Choose to keep it, and you run the risk of certain negative consequences, namely death. should the item in question not be as docile as it first appeared. If you do decide to try to salvage it, then you must complete the maintenance checklist, found it, and forfeit payment. Please make your choice now.
Sadly, to get a good ending, you have to proceed with the salvages. And
You have
good
chosen
thing
to proceed
I
with the
watched
maintenance
Space
checklist.
play
Remember,
FNAF 6
use your
because,
company-issued taser
you
to
know,
return the
3 equally
animatronic to a
spaced
neutral
shocks.
state if you document results. Document results. Begin in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Document results. You have completed the maintenance checklist and may proceed with the salvage. Well done. End tape.
Thanks for letting me join the party. I'll try not to disappoint.
Yeah, so now the real game started. At least I made the salvage and got $500. Now for this mini game it took me quite a while to learn how to do the 20 score to get the jackpot. But once I learned it, it was actually quite simple. And I hate the fact that I could do 20 score there, but the game doesn't let the final ball you throw to reach the basket when the time ends. Yeah, so I got angry at that minigame and I decided to do this clown. I forgot his name, Lemonade Clown. Yeah, and I waited a lot, but there's always one freaking child that can't stay with the others. And look, I finally made 20 points. It took me quite a while. And those were a lot of money that I earned from that minigame. And you know, it's quite weird that you make money playing the games that you bought for your pizzeria and spending your money. That doesn't make any sense. And yeah, of course, Lefty is even worse than before. From $5 it's 2 and marked down. Yeah, so I was hoping that Candy Cadet will actually tell me one of his rare stories, but yeah, no chance. I don't know what are the chances of him saying a story.
Return to Candy Cadet again, and maybe I will tell you a story.
Fruit punch for everyone. Fruit punch for everyone.
You know, at that point I was already fed up with this clown because it's just RNG. Yeah, so now night 2 and I kept some money for the equipment. Okay, so let's talk about the strategy that I did for the entire playthrough. I think it's the most common used strategy. You just put an audio in either left or right and look in the opposite vent. And there's not a 100% chance that you will win the night, but there's a high chance. Well, Saturday is a bit different. You will see later. Oh yeah, and the fan, I was keeping it off until 100 degrees, then I would turn it on to like 65 or something like that. Yeah, so I did the exact same strategy for all of the salvages. Well, not quite, because some of them, like freaking scrap trap here, was moving every time I lifted the paper up, so I had to tase him every time.
Results.
Where here he
Begin
actually
audio
moved,
prompt
but
in 3, 2,
I decided
1.
to take the risk.
Document results. Begin. Document results. You have completed the maintenance checklist and may proceed with the salvage. Well done. End tape.
What a deceptive calling. I knew it was a lie the moment I heard it, obviously, but it is intriguing nonetheless.
Yeah, so I decided to play some more mini games. I played those basketball hoops again, and I made the secret thing from the Midnight Motorist, and not because I was so trash at the car part, no, because I really wanted to do the secret. Yeah, now Wednesday is the same thing as Tuesday, but now there's a scrap trap. It's the same strategy.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
And yeah, like I said, there's not 100% chance that the strategy will actually work. I had two more left, if you saw there. That was the most devastating part for me.
Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3. Document results. You have completed the maintenance checklist and may proceed with the salvage. Well done. End tape.
You don't really know who your employer is, do you?
Yeah, nothing much happened. I just played that basketball hoops minigame and I got this minigame which can give you music, man. Um, you have to be lucky, but if you play it the 10th time, it's I think it's a guaranteed chance that you will actually get him. And I got this one too. You have to yeah, it's exactly like the basketball hoops, but worse. And I died on the last. And I got that second stage to make the Treasure in the Gang achievement. You know, I spent 5 minutes for this run and that fucking child just ruined it.
Before it begins to damage the animatronic and decrease its value. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Document results. Document results.
Here I had to use the fourth shock because I didn't want to risk it, but at least there's still 2,500 bucks.
Document results. You have completed the maintenance checklist and may proceed with the salvage. Well done. End tape.
Don't forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
And with this money I finally got the security puppet, the last minigame to make the lore keeper ending. And I will actually skip this part because you have to play this minigame 4 times to make the secret, and those 3 times you just have to wait 30 seconds and do nothing. So if you didn't know, that girl is Charlie, Henry's daughter, and yeah, she actually possesses the puppet.
Return to Candy Cadet
Yeah, I have
again,
to be very
and
lucky.
maybe I will tell you a story. Return to Candy Cadet again, and maybe I will tell you a story.
And I got this fucking thing, I don't know what the fuck is that, for the insanity ending. So you have to buy that thing, put it in your pizzeria, then you have to close the monitor, then hold the left click on the button on the monitor, then turn it on.
It's only now that I understand the depth of the depravity of this creature, this monster that I unwillingly helped to create. As if what he had already done wasn't enough. He found a new way to desecrate, to humiliate, to destroy. As if the suffering wasn't enough, the loss of innocence, the loss of everything to so many people. Small souls trapped in prisons of my making, now set to new purpose, and used in ways I never thought imaginable. He lured them all back to a familiar place, back with familiar tricks. He brought them all together. Are they still aware? I hope not. It keeps me awake at night. I could make myself sleep, but not yet. Not until I undo what he has done and heal this wound. A wound first inflicted on me, but then one that I let bleed out to cause all of this. He set some kind of trap. I don't know what it was, but he led them there again. He overpowered them again. And he robbed them of the only thing that they had, again. I don't know how those tiny breaths of life came to inhabit those machines, but they will never find rest now, not like this. I have to call them all back, all of them, together in one place.
Congratulations! You went somewhere you weren't supposed to go, saw something you weren't supposed to see, and prevented a tidy resolution to a messy problem. Needless to say, you're fired. But before you go, take this certificate of insanity. We're giving it to you to ensure that no one believes you, and to ensure that we can promptly replace you without incident. There is a truck waiting for you outside. Take care.
Yeah, and I have the Rockkeeper certificate as well because I did those 3 secret minigames.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise!
How can I resist a promise such as this?
You know, it's kind of weird that there was a pattern when I played this game that Wednesday, Thursday and Friday I did all of them in the second try. Saturday is going to be different. I don't even want to remember. And yeah, it's guaranteed on the 10th try that you'll get the Music Man. Yeah, I spent all my remaining tokens on that minigame in hopes that I could get some more money because you can get even $10,000. Yeah, I didn't get anything. You know, Rather than explaining this night to you and to make the video shorter, I will actually put all of my deaths just to see how much I suffered, because there were times I had 2 more tasks left, and fucking Scrap Trap, I hate this guy with all my heart. Okay.
Bittersweet, but fitting.
After that try, which ended up in Scrap Trap killing me, I gave up for a while. I just quit the game, and it was evening. I couldn't take that thought out of my mind. I wanted to finish this night, and I hopped into the game after 1 or 2 hours later, and I actually did it first try, and I still can't believe it. And I don't know if you could see that, but my cursor was shaking because my hand was
You
shaking
played
on the
right into
freaking
our
mouse.
hands. Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you? No. This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to. All of those little souls in one place, just for us. A gift. Now we can do what we were created to do and be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy. Watch, listen, and be full.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection, and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you, and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
Congratulations on completing your work week. We apologize if your situation wasn't presented to you in a completely honest fashion when you first started, but it was important that your intentions and actions be genuine. Here at Fazbear Entertainment, we value fun, family, and food. But more importantly, we value our commitment to atoning for past mistakes and tying up loose ends. Thank you for your participation. There is no need for you to return to work next week, as Fazbear Entertainment is no longer a corporate entity. Please accept this certificate of completion. Goodbye for now, and thank you for taking this journey with us.
And the reason I got this picture here is because I did the lore keeper certificate. That's why. So my final Faz rating was 100,000. And I actually finished the game, or actually half of the game, because there are 6 certificates. I only did 3 of them, but from the perspective of the story, I finished the game. Finally, I've been waiting to finish this game for 5 years, okay? Last time I played this game was in 2019. So, I think that's it. Maybe I will make another video with this game to make other certificates. The only exception is blacklisted. I am not that crazy to do blacklisted. That will mean I have to play the entire game again with all the animatronics. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to play this game ever again, okay? And finally, I can say it for the first time in my life, I finally finished all of the FNAF games. You have all of the games on this channel, from 1 through Security Breach Ruin, all of them. The reason I hate this game is because for me it's the only FNAF game that there isn't a optimal strategy like the others. You aren't 100% guaranteed that you will win every time. I don't know, for me it's very hard just because it's RNG. So thank you for watching.